action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TV Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The opening tip won by the Celtics, and we're underway in the Garden. To Horford. Schroeder. Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Dragic. Here again, Schroeder. To Van Vliet. Schroeder. Off the assist. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Dragic to Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. Dragic to Van Vliet. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Dragic with the basketball, trailing by 4. Nothing going here on that drive. Fred Van Vliet. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Celtics have it. Schroeder to Richardson. Probing the defense. To Schroeder. Has a chance. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Schroeder to Richardson. 5 seconds to shoot. Josh Richardson. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Goran Dragic missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Schroeder with the basketball. Lead is 2. Deep left corner. Here comes the screen. Short jumper stays out. It's Boston with the rebound. Celtics have it. Schroeder to Richardson. Here comes the screen. Cam Birch with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Dragic into the front court. Down just a couple.
Ice.
Green.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. They lead it, 4-point game. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Into traffic, but no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Dragic with it. Down 4. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Toronto. To Dragic. Here's a chance from long range. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Jaylen Brown snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Short jumper won't go down. To Dragic. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Here's Schroeder with it. Down a point. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Toronto with the basketball. Dragic to Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. Dragic. Al Horford sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Dragic. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Goran Dragic with the answer.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Schroeder to Cantor. That's no good.
Hey, lock up, lock up. Here comes screen, here comes screen, here comes screen.
Screen coming. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Schroeder to Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. The Raptors able to clear the board. Dragic with the basketball. Leads 5. Dennis Schroeder rejects it. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for Boston, number 0, Jason Tatum.
Marcus Smart, good touch.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Nice pass to get things going.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Dunn to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Cantor with a shot that won't fall. That's going to be out of bounds. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Chris Dunn. Probing the defense. The drive right to the basket. To Chris Dunn. Boston with 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Fred VanVleet.
2 minutes left.
To Hollis Jefferson. Short jumper off the mark. Done. Nothing going here on that drive. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Toronto has the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Driving right to the basket. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Cantor. It goes down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Fred VanVleet. And counted at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Boston with the basketball to Chris Dunn. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
For 3, he was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Screen coming. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter with the Celtics in front. Jay, one quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Dragic. From long range. Tough shot. He hits.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
My ball, my ball. I got ball. I got ball.
To Marcus Smart.
Oh, you gotta work around the screen. You killing me.
Working the outside. Dragic. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Cruises inside for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Dragic. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Dunn to Richardson. Has a look. Gets a shot up off the mark. Dragic into the front court. Leads 4. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Dunn to Marcus Smart. And the denial.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Richardson. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Turns and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
It's the Raptors with the basketball. To Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Dunn to Marcus Smart. Trying to cash in. Shot misses there by Smart. Dragic with it. His team on top by 8. To Hollis Jefferson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Celtics have it. To Parker. To Chris Dunn. Off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dragic with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Hollis Jefferson. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Can't connect from inside. Dragic into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Oh, he had it. Dunn to Richardson. Here comes the screen. Able to convert inside. Dragic with it. Lead stands at 7. Here comes the screen. Dragic. Here's the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Celtics have it. Dunn to Parker. To Richardson. Shot clock winding down. And count the basket.
And I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Toronto.
Fred VanVleet to Hollis Jefferson. Got it.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Schroeder. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet. And he buries it.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Screen coming. Take stock of the floor. Curling inside. Rondé Hollis Jefferson swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fred VanVleet. Can't miss those. To Marcus Smart. That is great vision to set it up. Rondé Hollis Jefferson tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And scores, plus the foul. Al Horford taking it to the basket. And now with a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Al Horford at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Unable to connect on the free throw. Dragic with the basketball. His team up by 7. To VanVleet. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul. Boston with the basketball. To Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. To Parker. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Short jumper won't go down. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
OG Anunoby. He's got 2 shots coming. Not the best career mark, 62%. And hits the first free throw.
Entering the game for the Celtics, number 50, Dennis Schroeder.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Marcus Smart. Screen coming. Horford to Schroeder. Has a chance. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dragic to Van Vliet.
NBA Season 9 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 2-2.
Won't go. To Schroeder. Horford to Schroeder. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper misses. To Dragic. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Marcus Smart. Nothing going here on that drive. Count it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Toronto with the basketball to Van Vliet. Dragic. Gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
The rebound comes down to Toronto. Desperation shot here from half court. That's it for the first half. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Raptors will start the second half with a decent lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The Celtics are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
First half stats. Player of the half. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Dragic into the front court. The lead is 11. Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic to Van Vliet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Knocks it down off the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Celtics have it. Schroeder. To Horford. Surveys the floor. There it is, Al Horford. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of them.
Dragic. Here again, Schroeder. Not that time. Schroeder with the basketball. His guys down 11. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. Boston with 4 to shoot to Horford. Good look that time, but off the mark. Dragic with it. It's an 11-point game. To Van Vliet. Dragic to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the 24. The shot clock expires. To Schroeder. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. And stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Fred Van Vliet to Dragic. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. Down 11. Short jumper won't fall. Dragic with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Fred Van Vliet to Dragic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Goran Dragic trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Celtics have it. To Richardson. Nothing going here on that drive. Richardson to Schroeder. Trying to cash in. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Dragic. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, no good. To Jaylen Brown. Schroeder. To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Deep 2 there, won't go. Jaylen Brown with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Dragic into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. Fred Van Vliet to Dragic. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? Ball's controlled by Boston. Probing the defense. Schroeder. Offensive board. It's the Celtics with the rebound. To Jaylen Brown. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Dragic. Here comes the screen.
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Indiana Pacers 0-1, Washington Wizards
Here's
1-0.
Schroeder with it. His guys down by 9. To Jaylen Brown. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Shooting 2.
Nope. First one does not go.
Into the game for Toronto, number 30.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Toronto has the basketball. To Van Vliet. Probing the defense.
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Phoenix Suns 0-1, Los Angeles Lakers
Tell you all these
0-1.
different things they can do. That was just plain old simple goalie basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Dragic to Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. Fred Van Vliet to Hollis Jefferson. Can't connect. Another follow, still no good.
Here's the beautiful thing about having a bad game. As long as it says W in the win column after the game is over, then nothing else really matters. You've done your job.
Parker. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Fred Van Vliet. To Dragic. Five to shoot for Toronto. Boston secures the rebound. Boston with the basketball. Parker to Chris Dunn. Here comes the screen. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Dragic. Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic to Van Vliet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range. They need something to go down. It's no good. Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Oklahoma City Thunder 0-1, Houston Rockets 0-1.
Just off the mark. Dunn shot, that misses. Dragic to Hollis Jefferson. Short jumper stays out.
And it's written all over his body language. I mean, he looks frustrated, vexed, perplexed, whatever other word you want to throw at it with the X. But seriously, that body language, that's something he needs to work on.
Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
The NBA Season 9 2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. San Antonio Spurs 1-0, Denver Nuggets 1-0.
Ball ball's controlled by the Raptors. Dragic. Won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Dragic with it. Up 6. To Hollis Jefferson.
Ice. Come down, I'm here.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball.
The NBA Season 9-2021 Game 2 matchup will be coming up next. Utah Jazz 1-0, Sacramento Kings 1-0.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Dragic. It was right there. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Dragic with the basketball. The lead is 2. Curling inside. Al Horford pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Dragic goes to the left side. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And it's Cantor. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. To Dragic.
Ice him down. Get through. Here comes the screen.
Pass taken away by the Celtics.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
To Dragic. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Dragic. To Hollis Jefferson. Enes Kanter. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Toronto with the basketball. Baseline drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Celtics have the lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter. And they were able to flip the script in the third because remember, Jay, they trailed at the break.
Yeah, but if they come out here in the fourth quarter and they think about protecting that lead, that is the wrong mindset. You don't want to protect anything. You want to go after it and hunt it. That's how you really get a win.
Fred VanVleet. Nothing going here on that drive. 4-3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Schroeder. To Richardson. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Celtics have it. Schroeder. To Cantor. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Fred VanVleet. Jason Tatum able to recover with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Pascal Siakam. Almost unlucky bounce. Jason Tatum sends it away. Brown with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. To Cantor. Cantor looking good. 4 for 5.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To VanVleet. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string and he's the puppet master.
To Schroeder. Richardson. Nice pass to set things up.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
And the basket good at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Schroeder. Richardson, work it down to Brown. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Old school equals high percentage.
Fred VanVleet. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Fires the 3. Rebound comes to Cantor. Schroeder with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. To Richardson. Here comes the screen. Schroeder. And takes it away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Toronto has the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Nothing going here on that drive. Got it to go on the step back. Jay, he found a way.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in for the Celtics, number 42, Al Horford.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Schroeder to Cantor. And it's Cantor. He's now 5 for 6.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Take stock of the floor. Dragic against Schroeder. Shot won't go. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His team leads it by 10. Screen coming to Horford. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Al Horford at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Screen coming. Fred VanVleet to Dragic. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Has a look. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. To VanVleet. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Fred VanVleet. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Here's Schroeder with it. The advantage is 13 points. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Pascal Siakam. Jaylen Brown with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder, 4 out of 10.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Dragic, here again Schroeder. To VanVleet. Rebound Horford. Schroeder with the basketball. The lead is 15. To Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Dragic to VanVleet. And Boston has the rebound. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Screen coming. Toronto with the basketball. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Here's Schroeder with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Jaylen Brown. Horford. Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Entering the game for the Boston Celtics, number 12, Jabari Parker.
The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Dragic into the front court. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Pascal Siakam to Dragic. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Horford. Cam Birch sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Dragic with it. His guys down big. To Hollis Jefferson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw try, off the mark. Celtics have it.
Get down, half court, here come.
To Horford.
Double.
1 minute left.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The pass set it all up.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
To Horford. Won't go. McLemore. Here again, Schroeder. Five to shoot for Toronto. Schroeder with the board.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics came away with the victory in this one, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics. The Raptors put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Assists.
The Boston Celtics played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
Al Horford, and his defensive impact was undeniable. The way he blocked shots reminded everyone just how great he is with his timing and energy.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.